Heide Park is Germany's largest amusement park, and with it being home to many fun-filled lands containing over 40 attractions, there is no wonder it is so popular. However, today we're going to count down the top 10 rides at Heide Park. Starting off at number 10, we have mountain rafting, and no matter if you undertake a one-of-a-kind trip down some roaring rapids, or you are just looking for another enjoyable way to cool down, then this is the adventure for you. Although be aware that along your way down the river, as much as you'd like to take in all of its amazing mountainous theming and scenery, hold on tight, as in addition to those much beloved rapid waves, you will also encounter giant waterfalls, whirlpools, geysers, and the list goes on, leaving your boat, let's just say, a little wetter than you may have expected. From one water ride to the next, for our number 9 spot on our list, we have Wildwasserbahn, and despite it only featuring one big drop, the theming definitely makes up for that, with as soon as you have boarded that rather unusual looking log boat, you're experiencing a day in the life of a lumberjack, seeing everything from an old steel mine to even more mountainous landscapes, all before the final giant splashdown, which will cause even the strongest of lumberjacks to get drenched. The question is though, would you take a trip, or would you rather watch from a drier spot? Pun intended. There has been a ghost infestation in Lord Explorer's warehouse, and it is up to you, with help of course from the Ghostbusters, to save the day on our number 8 position, Ghostbusters 5D. One of the all-time ghouliest laser gun rides, and not only due to it being themed to one of the best film franchises, but the fact that with its state-of-the-art 5-sense technology throughout your entire Ghostbusting experience, you will feel as if they are all around you. Nevertheless, if you still ain't afraid of no ghosts, then you must spend a night in their on-site Ghostbusters themed room, as trust me, it is truly an out of this world stay. Who here loves a good old classic European bobsled? Well, of course you do, but what if I told you that our number 7 spot, Bobbahn, has brought this classic attraction to another level? And I think just looking at the train race down its trackless track, it is very easy to know why. Although it is when you choose to jump aboard that you realise the full extent of its thrills. As similar to both a bobsled and a coaster combined, your single seat train will freely manoeuvre around all of those crazy 33 miles per hour twists, turns and drops, which is so unique but also absolutely petrifying, to be honest. It is time to go upside down, as for our number 6 spot we have Big Loop, which, as you can probably guess by its whopping 4 inversions, is still to this very day not for the faint of heart. However, nor does it stop there either, because in addition to its many thrilling inversions, your train, which fun fact previously belonged to Alton Towers Corkscrew, will also encounter lots of giant Vekoma thrill elements. Just a little bit of advice though, there are a total of 30 clones of this exact coaster, so if you are visiting the park on a busy day, then we'd highly suggest doing the more unique rides, such as Bobbahn first. On the topic of Alton Towers though, our number 5 position, Desert Race, is, well apart from the end section, an exact clone to one of their other rides. And yes, I am talking about Rita, the Queen of Speed, and despite these not getting many ecstatic reviews, in my eyes it is a perfect coaster for anyone wanting the fun and excitement of launching from 0 to 64 miles per hour in a matter of only 2.4 seconds without the scary and petrifying thrills that you would commonly expect alongside that. Therefore, I'd feel wrong not putting this high speed and extremely exciting adventure in our top 5 list. Are you scared of heights? Well, if your answer is yes, then shut your eyes now. And if your answer is no, then I can almost guarantee you that after our number 4 spot, Scream, your answer will quickly change, as with it standing at a height of 233 feet in the sky, just looking at this tower is scary enough. but that is nothing compared to the thrills on the ride itself, as with you being slowly risen to this height, spun around for what feels like an eternity, providing some of the best views out there, and then plummeting back down to planet Earth, you are most likely going to scream your lungs out. Get ready to fly through the sky, as for our number 3 spot we have Flug Der Dämonen, which is German for Flight of the Demons, and so believe it or not, it is not all easy flying. With along your journey around, under and over the village, you completing some breathtaking manoeuvres, including a one-of-a-kind demonic knot. Yet for me, what makes this adventure top 3 worthy is the overall experience, as everything from the trains to the soundtrack that plays in the background will immerse you in the storyline, and so there is no doubt in my mind that a trip to the park would be nowhere near complete without a flight with the demons. Between number 2 and 1 it was tough, however after a lot of thought we have decided to put KRAKE at the number 2 spot, as even though it has got an extremely short 30-second ride duration, do not judge a book by its cover, as for starters your train will pause over the edge of an 87-degree, 135-foot drop, followed by, and get ready for it, dropping into the mouth of the KRAKE through a splashdown effect around an Immelin, over an airtime hill, and banked around a turn, all at a top speed of 65 miles per hour. So yeah, it's probably best to hold on tight, but if you can build up the courage to ride, it is also an experience that you nor your stomach will never ever forget. We have made it to the number 1 spot, and in my opinion for the best ride at the park, we have got no other than Colossus Kampf der Giganten. And where do I begin when talking about this ride? As if I was going to talk about every great part, we would be here all day. Yet to start from the beginning, as soon as you see that colossal would-be-like creature eating a car, you will instantly want to take a ride, and you should definitely do exactly that, as words literally cannot describe how amazing its many smooth wooden drops, turns, and in particular those endless airtime hills really are, and so I think it is definitely worthy of our number 1 spot. Thank you all for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.